Yes, the latest SOAR that has come from, well, let me just say, not a SOAR. It's a nice Christmas themed car. You know, red and white. I'm not sure about the black, but red and white for sure, Christmas colors. Unpaintable too, by the way. So, yeah, you put headlights on it, put the wheels on it, but can't paint it. Um, and then suspension, of course, does nothing. So, just max that out real quick. Um, 16, 1684, which is weird. You'd expect this to be as fast as a normal K1, and as you can see here, the customization parts are definitely much different compared to the order they go in on the actual K1. But if we just go back here and check the engine damage, 92.9, okay? And we see the power up there is 3,168. Weight is 3058, right? Grip, all the same. So if we go and click on a regular K1, paintable, etc., you'll see the power is higher, and well, this tune is actually slightly different than what most people use anyway. I'm not really sure. Is this? Wow, this. Okay, I guess this is the top tune. Um. Hmm. All right. Well, I've in comparison between a normal K1 and a K1 PB, which I'm not sure what PB stands for, to be completely honest. I have no idea what PB stands for. Um, normally PB stands for personal best, but I don't think that applies here, especially since it's slower than a regular K1. I mean, if we take this thing out on a test track, it's just slower. Now, if you try to take this into a lobby, everybody fangirls over it, which I don't know why. It's slower than a regular K1. Like, to me, there's just really no reason for this car. Well, that's what I get for not paying attention. That's not fair because I slammed into the wall. That is a very unfair run. So we're gonna do that again. You can do 6.4. It just won't be anywhere as good as the regular K1 does at 6.4. But it's not really that fast. Or we could foul. Alright, so this really, like honestly, like if you try to pink slip this to a regular K1, you are already at a disadvantage. You are slower. You are slower in horsepower and torque, which makes no sense. It's a K1, right? But, well, I think that run deserves a moment of silence because that was crap. Like, let's be honest, that was a terrible run. It hurts. How many fouls and bad runs am I gonna get before I can actually prove that this car? How much you want to bet the engine is broken right now? Yep, I just did a run on a broken engine. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, alright, so obviously we're gonna go fix this before we try to disprove this again. The first decent run I get, and I hit the wall again. So this is why I don't like K1s. So that the first gear goes slow, and then it just swings around and just the wall just demolishes itself right there. Okay, the shifting was perfect. The run was trash. And I'm sure this is getting very painful to watch. So I'm just going to do one more, and if it's not good, then it's not good. And so I only need to show that it's not as fast as an actual K1, which I think I've already shown. Okay, let's go over to the not broken K1. And by not broken, I mean it's faster. I don't know why I said broken, but it's faster. So let's just go over to that one and take it on test track and compare that real quick. And watch me get a perfect run on the first run with this thing. A perfect run for me is like a 6.462. Or foul, yeah. Yo, this video is getting painful to watch, and I'm making the video. Like honestly, it's like wow. Did I already mention this is why I don't drive K1s? I don't like to drive them anyway. They don't come naturally to me. Well, that's probably the best run I'm gonna get out of this. Alright, so let's do RT deduction. 761,936, so 4.61. That is quite possibly the best run I'm gonna get out of that. Without continuing this cringe video. This is turned into cringe, because let's be honest. Alright, I've spent the past 5 minutes messing up with two different K1s. So, yeah, oh my god. And then I forgot to show the customization layout for the K1. So you see engine internals, drivetrain, intake system, and then turbo. So you jump over to the PB, and it's considered an entirely different car. It's not a K1 at all. Turbo, engine internals, exhaust system, intake, and drivetrain is all the way down here. And so they coded this to be a completely different car. I said I'm gonna go for one last test run, and if I can't do it, that's it. Well, if I pushed the first gear down further, it would have been better, but it's probably the best run I'm gonna get. Okay, 6.5. No, it is not. Okay, last one. I promise. It's the last run. No more cringe. No more cringe. Last run. I promise. Said fingers crossed. I'll take that because if I do another run and I mess it up, then the end of my video is cringe, and I don't want that. So I'll take that. I'll take that time right now. I will go ahead and take that thumbnail, and I will see you in the next car review. That hopefully won't be so cringe-worthy and probably placed in a cringe compilation sometime soon. Um, yeah, actually, that would be hilarious. Okay, just gonna